get started here between Mamba Mentality and CA Top BTL. Season 9 already in week 4, about halfway through. Actually, like after this weekend, after like halfway through this week, we'll be halfway through the season, right? If you think about it, if it's 9 weeks, we're 4.5 weeks in. But so here
Yeah.
we are, Mamba Mentality versus CA Top. Quite the it's a matchup here. Seattle still looking for their first set victory, I believe. Mamba Mentality just won their first series last weekend, looking with a very dominating performance actually over Team Solo Chill, with them playing that like support top with the Karma and the Soraka top pick, and then us, and then having the Jinx ADC with Quick Slice and Hacksaw joining the team just had a very dominating performance in the bot lane. CA Toph, I believe, added 2 new members to their roster for today. Actually, Victor 506, who maybe some people recognize as the team captain of Team Mental from last season, he signed up as a free agent and joined CA Top today as a free agent. I believe he's playing mid lane, so they have a diamond player in the mid lane, a big Talia player actually. So now CA Top has both a Talia player in the jungle and a Talia player in the mid laner. And Fishing Frenzy and Debay, of course, will always be steady people on that team. And then they added a support named Cabby, I believe, a Platinum 3 support that will be playing support in the bot lane with, I believe, Debay.
Yep,
So,
both teams have had recent roster swaps around. We
mm-hmm.
saw that Mamba Mentality's roster swaps have really benefited them. Quick Slice and Hacksaw have shown that they have great synergy together in the lane. They're able to really push leads that they get, and honestly, Quick Slice looks like a really solid carry for Mamba. So Mamba's definitely a scary team right now. We'll see if CA Toph are going to be able to finally find some victory, some set victory here in week 4.
Very interesting here. Now, I know that my team did do some research into CA Tough, so they definitely know that Fishing Frenzy is a big Jax one trick, and they let the Jax through, and I believe that that must have been on purpose. I hear some stuff in the palm. It's not Tom, it's Ezreal. Okay, it's Ezreal. All right, the Tom Kench is actually Ezreal. So it looks like they let the Jax be picked through. So I'm not 100%, so I'm not always part of the drafts, but my assumption, my thought process is here is I think Mark is not afraid of the Jax. Like as a mystery buddy, the top laner, I think like they first picked Vladimir knowing that he would pick Jax. I think that he would prefer to play into the Jax and counter it, and then instead of banning it. I don't think he thinks it's worthy of a ban. I think that's what's going on there.
Yeah, I mean, Fishing Frenzy's Jax is really strong.
Yeah.
He gets leads in lane pretty often. He does have some like questionable engages in my opinion, like that do sometimes lead to either solo deaths or just like getting counter ganked as opposed so it's really ooh Mamba lock in Jinx, so that is definite.
Yeah,
That's Quick
Quick
Slice getting
Slice
his
does enjoy Jinx. Yeah,
hard carry champ. But for sure, it's definitely Fishing Frenzy's Jax is not the make or break to a game, as opposed to like Talia is for some people
mm-hmm.
in BTL,
I
like
would agree.
Alexis or Victor. The Bard is actually a Blitzcrank pick, so
Bard is Blitz. Thresh, that's Thresh. WTF? Thresh. Okay, okay. What? The Sivir is Thresh? What?
we're getting some interesting finger mechanics here in the pro draft going on.
Yeah, a lot of fat fingering, I guess.
But they're hovering
Volley
Thresh.
ban, and the ban's supposed to be Volley. So the Sivir is supposed to be Thresh, because the Tom Kent is supposed to be Ezreal, and the ban is supposed to be Volibear.
Oh,
That is a lot of it. Jesus, I hope they have it
I
correct in the client.
I hope we don't have to remake this lobby because somebody actually locks in Tom Kedge.
So far, Bard equals Blitz, Tom equals Ezreal, Sivir equals Thresh, Blank equals Volleyband. There we go, Hacksaw. Hacksaw got it down. There we go.
You thought you wouldn't have had to do any of those matching quizzes anymore after you graduated high school, but here at BTL, we like keeping your critical thinking skills up to snuff, so.
This is crazy. All right, and the Zoe ban, the LeBlanc being banned away from Expo. People keep banning away the LeBlanc from Expo. We've seen Expo perform very well on the LeBlanc multiple times. I don't think we were going to see the LeBlanc anyway. Black Panda with the subscription. Yo, what
Ooh!
is good? Thank you for the sub. How are you doing, man? good. That's the homie right there. He's just gonna come through and support the BTL. We really appreciate it. Every single little bit helps.
Hmm. I for one am excited to see what Expo will be. Okay, so apparently that's a Lee band coming through. Uh,
It's a
but
lead man. I'm
I'm
just
excited to
trolling,
see
kidding,
what
trolling,
Expo
kidding.
does for the mid lane bingo card that we have going on.
Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
Black Panda is also going to be looking for clips. Thank you
That's
very much for
fantastic.
that.
Actually, yeah, that'll help out Jaiga a lot. Actually, we're trying to collect some clips to try to have like every maybe it won't be like maybe not be every maybe every other week we'll try to do like a top clips of like the past 2 weeks and try to put together a little video, try to get a video editor together that we could try to pay to put some videos together for us. I would like to create more content. Always nice to have more content. So
Yes.
yeah.
So my goal for right now is to get the power rankings going every even week. So this week there should be another power ranking. I'm also going to do a top 10 clips of the week for this week as well. I'm also going to do it for next week, but then it should be a rotational basis. I'll be doing clips every odd week and power rankings every even week. Hold me to that, by the way. You can at me in general chat. Scion is Olaf or what? Then why are you hovering? I am so confused by this pro draft. We're just gonna see what happens when we
I'm
actually load into the actual
I'm
draft.
so. Oh my god.
It's okay, Hacksaw.
Someone have this written down?
I
Vlad, Jinx, Blitz, Olaf, Karma is the lineup for Mamba Mentality. The Braum is not Lux. The Braum is Lux. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Braum is Lux. Braum is Lux.
so I'm just gonna wait until we actually get into the actual draft to
Jesus
start
Christ.
talking about
Please,
team comps.
please, please, please do it correctly. On client. In fact, confirm these picks and bans before we start client draft.
Yeah, that would be pretty smart. Okay. Bard equals Blitz, Tom equals Ez, Sivir equals Thresh, Blanc equals Volibear, Scion equals Olaf, GP equals Karthus, and Braum equals Lux. Everything else is as it should be on the side of Mamba. Okay, we're just gonna jump straight into the bans, and we will talk about the comps as they go because they are very undecipherable when you look at Pro Draft.
Yeah, yeah, very true, very true. All right, let me switch over our view here to the client. That's it's always something, man. It's always something. It's just the way it is.
If it's not one thing, it's another.
Exactly, exactly. It's always something, man.
So we have the Caitlyn, Talia, and Graves being banned on the side of Mamba Mentality. The Kayn, the Pike, and the Maokai being taken away from Mystery Bunny over on the side of CA Toph. I don't think we've gotten to see Mystery Bunny's Maokai at
We
all this
saw it. We
season
saw
so
it in the
far.
scrim. There was a scrim, not a scrim. No, there was an in-house that he got to play like early on before the season started, where he
Mm,
did some discussing things on the champion. So, and I think maybe early on, he may have had one. Expo's playing Karma. Add that to the list
or
of Expo's champion bingo.
oh yeah, because last time it was Karma top
Yeah, it was
Camille
Karma
mid.
top. Yeah, yeah, it was Camille mid, Karma top, and then it was Nocturne mid and Soraka top.
That double support
So
comp
let me
working out very well for them.
actually let's see. Do I think I've been keeping track of all the champions this man has played so far. This is a unique one.
Ito's actually got a bingo card.
Yeah. All right. So let me cross off Karma. I did not see the Karma coming. All right. So far I've crossed off Zerath, Renekton, Ari, Zelene, Aurelia, Camille, and Nocturne, and now we have Karma.
He's just adding to his spreadsheet every single
Yeah.
time he sees
Mhm.
Expo play a new champ.
Yeah. 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 It's really
Um,
been an interesting experience being on like managing a team that has Expo on it because he literally doesn't know what he's gonna play. We literally don't know what he's gonna play. Sometimes he just says, just pick something. Like in scrims, he was like, just pick something. But he was like AFK at the end. He's like, I'll be right back. Just pick something for me to play and I'll play it. And then he wasn't kidding. I think I've seen him
but did
first time. Apparently, whenever he played Nocturne last week, that was his first time playing Nocturne mid. I'm like, oh, okay.
okay. Well, I mean, I don't think the Nocturne was exceptional.
Yeah, no, he ended with a scoreline of 666 actually.
He did
Yeah.
the number of the beast, but I wouldn't say that's too outstanding
Oh,
considering
it's
we've
not.
seen other track records from Expo. But in terms of
Yeah.
comp, CA Toph draft actually pretty standard comp, pretty mixed damage coming
Mm-hmm.
through on their side. They have strong engage from Thresh, a lot of damage AP damage coming from that Karthus and that Lux pick, safe
Mm-hmm.
80 carry, and of course Fishing Frenzy on his signature Jax pick.
Yep.
In terms of the comp coming up from Mamba Mentality, I do like how ambitious it is. It is the classic quick slice hacksaw combo with the Blitzcrank and the Jinx in the bot lane. Expo's pulling out his Karma. We'll see if he chooses to.
I don't even know if he has a karma. He's just playing it. It's karma. It's another
I'm
champion.
excited to see whether he runs utility like Glacial Augment or like a just full burst damage, just mantra queuing everybody.
I would not be surprised to see him go full damage. He's definitely an aggressive player. He will definitely try and kill Victor in lane. I'm almost guarantee it. I don't know if he'll be successful, but I'm sure he'll certainly try.
Have we seen Mystery Bunny on Vladimir?
I think
I
it's been
think he's
banned,
played a
right?
Vlad
I
game.
think it's been banned pretty in most games. It gets banned.
I'm very excited to see how he does. I think it also gives a reasonable amount of tankiness to Mamba's comp, which is something that I could uh, sort of chastise them for. Chastise. That's not a word, but yeah, I mean, tankiness is a bit of an issue on the side of both comps, I would say. Thresh and Blitzcrank aren't exactly Omega tanks, so the onus definitely falls to Olaf and Jax to soak up most of the damage, but strong fighting comps in general. Jinx, if it is a 2-0, like Miss Chim Chim said last week, it's going to be a little scary on the side of CA Toph, because we have seen Quick Slice go absolutely bonkers on Jinx in every game that he's played in the BTL. Feel free to place your bets on either CA Toff or Mamba Mentality by using exclamation point bet Mamba or exclamation point bet top for the command. And yeah, also Victor's first game on in the BTL
For
this
this
season.
season, yeah, this season, yeah.
Yes, important clarification.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see how he does on Lux because I used to play a lot of Lux. Proud owner of the Elementalist Lux skin. I would say the best skin in the game. If he doesn't have it, I'm going to be very disappointed. But we are going to be loading in to the Rift as I speak.
Ooh, sudden realization. I did not update the overlay, so maybe watching me do that live. As
Ooh,
I forgot that I was like trying to think like okay, pro draft check, lobby check, stream check, all these other
and
things.
it is
Oh, not
not
the.
the Elementalist Lux skin.
Although this is also a really good luck skin. Oh, he's definitely has a lot of champion points on 210,000. Level 7. Only level 7 on the side of my mentality. Expo's
Apparently,
literally level
Expo has
4. Hey, he's level
Expo's
4.
played Karma though.
Yeah,
I
he's played a
mean,
little bit of Karma at least.
a million points. I didn't notice this, but Fishing
Oh,
Frenzy
Fishing
has a
Frenzy.
million points on
Yeah.
Jack.
He plays Jax. He plays Jax. You know what? I'm surprised Mama Mentality didn't ban it. I think they like literally looked at it because like there's no way they did not know. They must have literally looked at it and been like, it's not worth the ban. So
I
now
mean,
I wanted to see, like, all right, can you prove that it's not worth the ban? Because this man does have 1,000,000 points on it, and you decide not to ban it.
we must keep in mind that Fishing Frenzy has gotten his Jax a fair amount of games.
He's
Like,
gotten a few times, yeah.
I would say, like, at least every other game he's on Jax. So there's definitely a reason not to necessarily be too scared of the Jax,
Mhm.
especially when it's not getting the same amount of resources as it would in, say, like, normal queue or normal queue, solo queue.
Right, right, right.
But I do expect to see a pretty standard start. We haven't seen too many level 1 shenanigans so far in BTL, so I don't know. Maybe Mamba will be able to prove me wrong, as they do group up into a 4-person party in the bot side, whereas CA Toph is going for a more standard start, but they will be spotted out. Oh, scary. They hooked the the Ezreal dangerously low. Flash from Quick Slice. This might be a very early on level 1. Oh, so low! Who will get it? Oh! And the Olaf picks up first blood. That is gonna be a pretty heavy lead for this Olaf. Oh, flash hook from Hacksaw. Gonna also get the Lux flash, but I mean, that's a lot of summoners burnt level 1 from both bot lanes. I mean, both Quick Slice and Hacksaw are down their flashes, so could be an opportunity. Well, I mean, Karthus really can't gank, so I guess they're safe. Glad they've proven me wrong instantly in terms of the level 1 shenanigans. Really love that coming out from Mamba mentality. But yeah, in terms of early game, I'm gonna look to see the Olaf really bully this Karthus, just essentially take over the jungle and also maybe get some really early ganks off to make sure that I mean, Expo should be fine. Karma has high base damage, should be able to farm it up in the mid lane, but I want to see Mystery Bunny get oh, might go down here actually. Doesn't burns flash. Fishing Frenzy follows up with another flash, but Mystery Bunny gonna use that sustain, and it's actually a pretty even trade.
The level 2 advantage here. Oh,
Oh,
the
this
bot
might be
lane. Ooh.
yikes. Fishing Frenzy going back in. So yeah, this is going disastrously in terms of early game for CA Toph. Definitely not what you wanted to see out of them after previous examples of play. I mean, Fishing Frenzy can go in as much as he wants on Mystery Bunny. Mystery Bunny can just kind of always heal it back up. So
Yeah,
nothing.
I imagine he chose Vladimir knowing he'd be into Jax.
Yeah,
Even if he chose Vladimir first, they knew that if Jax was left open, he would pick Jax, right?
yeah. I mean, it's the signature pick. Ooh, good pull.
Mm-hmm.
Narrowly avoiding that.
Ooh, but
Oh
the
wow.
Q cooldown though, that's gonna be a kill. Mark gets solo kid in the top lane, goes down to Jax.
Jax does have a very strong early game. I mean, high base damage. He is able to scale if he's given proper resources, but we just haven't seen uh Toph really pay that level of attention to the top lane, kind of just expecting Fishing Frenzy to get those leads on his own, which he is doing so far. Expo and Victor 506 going pretty evenly in this mid lane matchup. Lux is definitely an oppressive opponent to be laning against. And yeah, this is what I wanted to see. Olaf just coming into Karthus' jungle, but there are a lot of members on the side of Seatov. Just will he go down again? Wow.
Ooh. Oh,
Fishing
Mark
Frenzy.
feeding in the top lane. Fishing Frenzy. Respect the Jax.
The million-point Jax. I mean, he plays the champ for a reason, guys. Mark's definitely going to have to switch to a more passive laning style. Hook goes wide from Hacksaw, but I mean, Jinx is doing just fine. Uh, Definitely going to be scaling pretty hard unless it's shut down by CA Toph sometime. Debay getting pretty low in terms of health. And Mamba also have vision control on the river, so they can't really go. Ooh, that hook was so close to connecting.
Ooh, that's a butt clenching hook right there for the enemy ADC. Oh my god.
I mean, wait. Yeah, Ezreal can just E out of hooks, right? So,
Yes,
like,
this is
even if
yeah,
it
yes,
hits.
yeah. This is true. In that case,
So,
that was a lot of control to not hit either. If I'm Ezra,
mushroom,
I would have hit either really hard.
for sure. Loveless, really low. Almost
Yeah.
didn't complete Krugs.
Are you okay up there, Alexis? Yeah, it does look like so. Jax's Q cooldown is much lower than the cooldown of Vladimir's pull. I think that's what's leading to these trades going in favor of Jax here because he could go back and do it again before the pull is
Oof.
up. And oh my god, almost killing Mystery Bunny yet again.
Oh,
You
and
see why I don't want him
Olaf.
in All Stars? Oh my god, Maria. I think Marcus proven himself to be even better than he was last season.
Mark is definitely a top tier top laner in
Mm-hmm.
terms of just general performance. I mean,
Yeah,
even now he's not even 10 CS behind despite being killed twice.
yeah.
So that is a lot of plating going over to Fishing Frenzy
Yeah,
though.
Fishman is
So,
definitely going to be a monster this game. Non-Mortal's going to have to watch out for that.
but in my opinion, Jinx can really shred tanks if just they're able, if Mamba is able to peel for Quick Slice, which they have
Yeah.
shown in the past to be very capable of
I
doing.
think that's
So,
part of the reason why we have a Karma mid.
mhm. Just making sure that Quick Slice is able to do his thing.
Hmm.
Mamba Mentality has been very good in enabling the spot lane so far. And we saw the Dragon go over to Mamba Mentality using their early game jungle pressure, especially just in terms of. I would like to see Olaf gank a bit more. I mean,
Yeah, that's fair.
arguably there's not necessarily a need to because Karthus is not going to be ganking either, but like just would be nice to see.
Hmm. See, maybe seeing some type of developments here with the top and jungle running towards mid lane, but Lux is nowhere to be found as she has been walking towards bot lane, it looks like. Maybe they're actually looking for Karthus, actually, trying to find Karthus in her jungle there. Then they
Hmm.
find Alexis.
I
Alexis is at
but I do think
Crush.
Victor wasted a little bit too much time just wandering, just deciding whether he was going to roam or not. Because now,
Hmm.
that's a 10 CS lead for Expo in the mid lane, and he is going Lost Chapter first, which to me speaks to
They
a
might have
full
Ludens,
AP,
yeah.
full AP karma. It is fairy, uh, gonna be the rune picked up for Expo, and we see Olaf getting work done in the objective department. League is Vile going to be picking up this Rift Herald, pretty uncontested.
Hmm.
I just one thing I will criticize about CA Toph's comp is that I don't necessarily see too clear of a win condition. I mean, it's definitely snowball the Jax lead that you have going on right now and get that up to speed. Also make sure that Ezreal feels comfortable once he gets to his 2 item power spike. I believe he will be going Manamune Frozen Gauntlet, but I mean, they haven't been getting
Ooh,
a lot
Expo
of
misses the
objectives.
Q there.
Yeah.
Expo does
Expo,
not seem to be a Karma expert.
I mean, he's doing well enough for me. I don't really expect to see too many solo kills mid lane, at least in this comp. Oh, hook gonna be landed
Ooh,
onto
good
Hacksaw.
hook. Hacksaw
Dead.
is dead. CF top coming through, and the snare lands mid lane.
Both Victor and Expo gonna be taken low by each other. Mystery Bunny gonna force to
Ooh,
flash here.
forced to flash goes down to
Oh,
Loveless Shadow. Mark now 0-3-0 in the top lane. Mamba Mentality kind of was doing well early, but nah, kind of looking really questionable here. Hashtag debate.
oh, Ragnarok coming out.
Is debate
Cabby gonna be
okay?
taken low. One more would do it, and that will be Cabby going down.
With
Nice
the
counter
last
gank.
axe throw there.
Returning. Oh, Victor is very low, but
Yeah, there
that
is a
gives
Karthus here
Expo.
as well.
Yeah, that I think Victor being so low kind of tipped Expo off to the fact that Karthus might
Maybe, yeah,
still
yeah,
be
yeah.
here.
Ooh, they're gonna get a lot of plates down here in the bottom lane. Perhaps even a tower with all three of them with the Rift Herald on that bottom lane tower.
Oh,
Oh, Expo gets solo killed mid lane. Hello,
very
Mamba
clean.
Mentality solo laners are washed.
Expo wash confirmed. Expo in lane.
Confirmed.
But I mean, Victor is. I mean, if it doesn't back now, definitely juicy. Uh, but yeah, we'll just be able to back up. Manamune coming out from Quick Slice here, looking for that Muramana damage. And just ability to spam W, I guess. W and E. So definitely gonna be scary. With this Jinx, still deathless, and this is gonna be CA Toph starting up the second dragon of the game, at least clearing some vision. However, this does tip Mamba off to the fact that they are looking for the Ocean Drake.
Mm-hmm. Now we see Fishing Frenzy now in Olaf's jungle, feeling very comfortable and powerful in that top lane. Will the Jax? I mean, Jax is a crazy scaling champion, and has managed to somehow still be almost even on CS after dying 3 times.
No, yeah, it's
So I
I'm
guess
very
he,
impressed.
so I guess he can still potentially scale and still be a powerful late game monster. But the early game not really going too terribly well.
Expo dodging the blind hook.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I'm surprised that Alexis has been as flexible as she is in the jungle. You said in the first CA Toph game that we watched together that she was predominantly a Talia jungler.
Yes,
So very proud of the fact
she's
that
been
she's been
trying
able
really
to.
hard to expand that champion pool in the jungle.
Yeah, and I mean, 1-0-1 on a Karthus jungle is
Mm.
not bad at all.
Yeah, yeah. She seems pretty comfortable with this Karthus pick. We saw her play earlier in the season as well, I believe.
League is vile. Almost.
Ooh,
Oh.
ooh, not the dragon! Oh, the heal! Oh, the
uh,
heal! Save that man's life.
Quick Slice had to use heal just.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, League is Vile is playing
Oh, oh, and
with
he's still alive, and he gets the dragon, and he flashes out the pit.
Inferno Soul. Gonna be feeling really nice on Mamba Mentality if they are able to get it. I will say that this is a very good game coming out from CA Toph. They are able to hold gold leads to very little, mostly because of the pressure that they've been able to get top lane. And they are looking to siege this mid-tier 1. Able to get 3 plates off of it. That will go down to a Herald. But it looks like Mamba is bloodthirsty. Oh!
Does he? I don't think he knows he's in there. Oh, or maybe
What?
he did know and did not want to pull him. Oh,
Oh, Finishing Frenzy going in.
oh, but
Will-
there are 3
Ooh,
people here
Victor
though.
with a clean
Ooh, very true.
ult. But that is a big shutdown, and
Oh,
there's
and
that.
there is an Olaf who is pretty powerful as well. That's going to be a double kill going over to Quick Slice now 3-0 and 2 on the Jinx. And we have seen this before. This could be a big problem for them. You don't want Quick Slice to start popping off on that ADC if you want to have a good chance of winning this game.
Oh,
Oh, that could probably be. That's
Ragnarok
probably a
is
very
up,
dead
up.
Olaf. That will be a very
Shutdown
dead
going
Olaf.
over
Yes.
to Bay. So, I mean, the carries from CA Toph are definitely not doing too bad.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, doing very
Hacksaw
well in fact. Oh, it's gonna
gonna
be.
it's a point blank Q.
What? Oh, what? Expected the E perhaps. Was that trying to be a prediction of the E? Oh, but the hook over the wall. Oh, but the hook into the traps. But then,
Oh!
oh, the flash forward and the shutdown going over to the Bay. CA Toph killing the bot laners of Mamba mentality there. Now up 9-5, and they have a 1K gold league, and they're looking for the mid lane tower. CA Toph looking pretty good here.
NA Fiesta, but Mystery Bunny wants in on the action. Gonna use Proto Belt.
Oh, he's
Fox
really going
coming out
in.
from
Oh, he's
Abby.
really going in.
Expo almost kills.
Okay,
This is
Soul
just
Laners and Mamba Tati are insane, and they're just gonna run at them.
this is just so this is just shut down being traded back and forth. League
Can
is
Olaf
vile.
fight?
I mean,
Jax?
yeah, it's
Oh,
only a level 1. It's a 1 level difference, and I
nice little
mean,
hop there.
Black Cleaver does a considerable amount of work as
Mhm.
opposed to Bork. Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh!
could be dead. There, it definitely is dead. Definitely dead. Don't mess with the Lux, yo. The Lux is 2-1. Lux is ahead. One combo will delete an ADC. Phil's
Oh,
ADC, man.
gonna
Oh,
be
now
able to.
Expo looking for the smoke with Jax. Oh,
and
and will get the kill.
League is Vile is just gonna pick up
Another Red
another
Tail, yeah.
Rift Herald. Objective dominance in this game, as of right now, completely in the favor of Mamba mentality.
Very true.
They got first turret. I mean, this mid tier 1 will go down for CA Toph. The gold lead is still in favor of CA Toph, but I mean, Expo's gonna be doing work on this full AP Karma. Olaf
Yeah,
gonna
apparently
be
so.
a tank shredder with this Black Cleaver coming out first item. Mystery Bunny should be doing fine. I mean, still doing a lot of damage, as we saw in that 2v2 between CA Toph's bot lane. And they are looking for a return mid lane tier 1, and they will get it. This game is almost dead even, save kills.
Yeah, very true. The team's only separated here by about 700 gold, one tower. I mean, both the dragons are in favor of Mamba mentality right now, so they're much closer to Soul Point. But it's a pretty close game, I would say. And anything, it's kind of in favor of CA Toph here. They are down a tower though, and that is pretty important. But the tower is low.
Mm.
In
Great
top
macro
lane.
play, in general, coming out from both teams.
Yeah, but dragon spawning here soon in 10 seconds. CA
Yeah,
Toph is
and
very much so in position for it. Mamba mentality looks like they're running a little bit behind. They may have to give this one up, or are they going to try and fight it? We see Vladimir's in the bot lane farming, does not seem to be moving over. Expo's kind of walking over, clearing some vision, but the dragon is very low. They're going to have to give up the dragon there. Not going to be able to use the Jinx rocket as special tank it. I'm not sure if he did that on purpose, but if he did, very well done.
yeah, I mean, good zoning coming out from Cabby. This, I will say, something that I did not expect was Victor 506 just gonna be able to 100 to 0 quick slice like that with the
Oh
ult.
yeah, earlier, yeah. QW or QE ulti from Lux
Didn't
does
even use
some,
the E. Did
yeah.
not even use the E. It was just Q and R, I think.
Well,
And
he threw the E. I think it detonated at the same time as the ultimate. I
oh,
saw the
that
E
makes
being
sense.
thrown. Yeah,
Yes, that makes sense. Wait,
the classic
I
Lux combo.
I'm gonna have to look this up, but I wonder if Lux's R still reapply. Yeah, it still ignites and reapplies the
Ah,
Lux passive, so that is a lot of
yeah.
damage. Oh, wow.
And Olaf looking for more with the Lux, but getting very low here. And probably dead. Definitely dead. Definitely dead. 100% dead. Yeah, dead for sure. As CA Top comes over on the rotation.
We're seeing Mamba take some kind of questionable fights here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you, considering you know that, oh, that is a lot of damage. Not
He's
able to
gonna
get the
save
kill onto
himself there,
Gabby.
yeah.
So, considering you are well aware of Mamba's like synergies and like just general attitudes, what do you think is going through their minds right now as they're matching up pretty evenly here against CA Toph? Do you think they're
They probably think that they've kind of trolled the early game a little bit and they kind of have to start taking it a little bit seriously. I think they kind of I think there were some unnecessary deaths that they kind of didn't expect to happen. I think they expect to win this game. So I think that they're like hoping that they can turn it back around during like we've been known to like troll a little bit of early game, be a little bit too confident, something like that. I think they're having fun with it though. They don't seem to get too tilted. So I think,
for sure?
and they're still definitely in this, and they have a lot of late game win conditions here. They have a very powerful like Olaf will be strong, Vladimir will be strong, Jinx will be strong, Karma will be very helpful, even if not she's not doing as much damage in comparison to like a late game Lux, but she'll still be very helpful for keeping Jinx alive. They kind of been through this strategy before, where they kind of let Quick Size play a hyper carry that carries later.
Hmm. Fishing Frenzy being very effective on the split push here.
Yeah, that is one thing that they'll have to deal with as well. Vladimir at some point is gonna have to find a way. Someone has to find a way to match him.
Lots of
It's gonna
damage coming
try to
out
be
from.
Vladimir for now. It's doing a
Oh,
lot of damage there.
it looks like the tides have turned in terms of the top lane matchup
Gonna
though,
force him
because
to flash away, yeah.
oh,
Oh,
that
and
was.
here they come over the wall.
But Expo
Some
does have Ardent
flash.
Sensor completed, so that will be
Oh, no one dies there. Literally no one dies, so that's crazy.
yeah. And Expo's got Ardent Sensor completed now, so that is a lot of shielding coming out
Right.
from the Karma. Just in general,
And also gonna make the Jinx very powerful when he gets hit with those Karma shields.
mhm. I imagine that the next item in line is gonna be Ardent Sensor. I mean, not Ardent. Athene's.
A second Ardent Sensor, yes. Yes, yeah,
What's
yeah. They
better
do have
than
a
one? Two.
second.
Come on down to the fountain. We got Ardent Sensors over here, Ardent Sensors over there. I mean, just take your pick, man.